Hi, boys and girls. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. So, before we start our reading workshop, I want to remind you that we've started our new bend in our reading unit. And in this bend, we are reading nonfiction books. And as a reminder, nonfiction books are learn about the world books. They are books where we learn about different topics and we learn true facts about those topics. Nonfiction books give us information about a topic. Now, I know when you're reading a nonfiction book, you start to get all this information that fills up your head, and you want to talk about it with other people, maybe with mom or dad or a brother or a sister or a friend. Well, today I want to help you think about what is the best way to talk about a nonfiction book. So, friends, today I want to teach you that nonfiction readers, when they talk about their books, they explain what they have learned in the nonfiction book and they share that learning with others. And to do that, you need to sometimes use fancy nonfiction words that you learn in the book that you were reading. So, when you read a nonfiction book, you need to be able to hold on to the information that you're learning so that you can share it with other friends, so that you can teach other people about what you learned in the nonfiction book. And one way to hold on to that information and to hold on to those fancy words is to list things across your fingers while you're reading. And I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 minute. And I want to remind you, when you read a nonfiction book, you become an expert on that topic, on the topic of the book. And once you're an expert, you can share all your learning with other people. So right now, I'm going to read just 2 pages from my nonfiction book about the moon. And while I'm reading, I want you to notice how I hold on to the information in this book by listing it across my fingers, and also how I remind myself of those fancy topic words so that when I want to share this information with a friend, I'm able to do that. Okay, are you ready, friends? Just a couple pages. My nonfiction book is titled The Moon Book by Gail Gibbons, and this book, what do you think this book's going to be all about? What is it going to teach us all about? What do you think just by the cover of the book? That's right. It's going to teach us about the moon. So let's get started. The Moon Book by Gail Gibbons. As the sun sets at the end of each day, the sky becomes darker and darker. On many clear nights, our moon shines brightly in the night sky. Take a look at that picture. So I want to pause and I want to start to list across my fingers some things I may have learned about the moon already, so it can help me hold on to my learning. Well, so far I've learned that at the end of the day, the sky becomes darker and darker. That's one fact I learned. I also learned that on a clear night, the moon shines brightly in the sky. So, as the day ends, the sky gets darker and darker, and on a clear night, the moon shines bright in the sky. I already learned 2 facts. Let's keep reading. Our moon is the brightest and biggest light in our night sky. It outshines all the stars and planets, which appear as small points of light. Some planets have many moons. Earth has one. Take a look at that picture. Don't forget, let's pause and hold on to our learning. So far, let me see if I remember from the first page. As the day ends, the sky gets darker and darker, and on a clear night, the moon shines bright in the sky. What new information did I learn? Let's see. Some planets have many moons. Earth has one moon. In 2 pages, I already learned 4 things. And it helps me to hold on to my learning by listing them on my fingers. Look up here in this nonfiction book. There are some words in the picture. Let's read those words. A star burns gases that give off heat and light. The sun is a star. Oh, I heard some fancy words. Let me reread that. A star burns gases that give off heat and light. The sun is a star. Those words, gases and heat and light, those are fancy topic words that I want to remember. I want to remember them so I can share that learning with somebody else. I want to be an expert on my topic, and to be an expert on my topic, I have to remember those fancy words so I can share them with a friend. I'm going to close the book now because I want you to get to your reading. So I'm going to remind you what we just did. We read a couple of pages from this nonfiction book about the moon. And to hold on to our learning, to become an expert, we stopped every once in a while and we listed across our fingers some of the facts we were learning. We also stopped to think about some of the fancy topic words like gases and light and heat. So I know when I'm telling a friend what I learned in this book, I'm going to use those fancy topic words because I'm an expert. Today, friends, when you read your nonfiction book, I want you to stop and think about what you're learning and to hold on to that learning by listing your facts on your fingers. I also want you to stop and really think about those fancy topic words in the book so that when you share your learning with a friend, with mom or dad or brother or sister or your favorite stuffed animal, you have to use those fancy topic words because avid nonfiction readers use fancy topic words. Okay, friends, happy reading.